Yeah, the clash of the Titan has come and it has gone. USA women's team are in the final of the FIFA Women's World Cup, and also the AFCON is into the round of 16, the knockout phase, where the men get separated from their boys. Welcome to another edition of this Right Score podcast, and this is expert analysis with me, Samuel Fakayode, and Hila Fisayo. Yeah, Hila is right here with me. Hila, say hi to the fans.
Hi to everyone.
Yeah, quickly, let's get things started because we have just 30 minutes to spend with you guys. Like we used to do, we do this every Friday and Monday, but because of the continuation of all the fixtures, most of the fixtures we're going to talk about today are going to be ending on Monday, so we won't be back on Monday for the review, but we will be back on Tuesday. So have that in mind. We are here today, Friday. We won't be back on Monday. We will be back on Tuesday. So quickly, Nigeria are in the round of 16. I almost say quarter-final. I'm getting used to it. It's the first time we are seeing round of 16 fixtures in the African Nations Cup. It has never happened, but that's due to the 24 teams we are having this year. It's the first time we are having 24 teams participating in the Africa Cup of Nations. So the boys are already home. Let me call them boys. No disrespect to most of the teams that didn't make it to the round of 16. But we are in the round of 16 now, and we have most of the big guns, the regular guys. Ghana are in the round of 16. We have the Moroccans, the Egyptians are also here, the South Africans are also here. In as much as I think that it's the bus stop for the Egyptians. For the South Africans. What am I saying? For the South Africans, rather, they will be facing the Egyptians. As far as I'm concerned, they are home and dry, done and dusted. But you never say it's football. The Nigerians are also in the round of 16. We also have the Cameroonians. The Algerians are also here. So many people are not giving the Algerians the chance to get to the final, but we'll talk about that much more later in the course of the program. Peru knocked out Chile, surprisingly 3-0. It was a total bashing and trashing for me. And they will be facing Brazil in the Copa America final on Sunday. So it's going to be the third place final between Argentina and Chile. And someone said on a particular football platform that Chile are only interested in stopping Messi from winning anything. And that was a bit comical to me personally. Let me bring Hila on quickly and let's dissect most of these fixtures. This evening it is going to be Morocco up against the Namibians. I could call them the minnows in African football, but like they say, there is no minnow in football these days. But for me, I still believe there are still minnow in football. Morocco are up against the Namibians, and it is going to be 5 p.m. Nigerian time. I don't know the time wherever you might be listening, but just have it in mind. It is 5 p.m. our local time here where we're broadcasting from. So Hakim Ziyech fit for the game. The inspirational captain Mehdi Benatia is also fit for this game. So what is this game going to look like? It's looking like it's going to be all Moroccans as far as I'm concerned, Hila.
I'm telling you, I can see Morocco winning this game tonight. This evening rather, and I see them winning the match this evening, and I can predict 1-0.
Wow, that's very tight. Yeah, very, very tight. 1-0. The Moroccans have not been really expansive. What we have expected them to do during the course of the tournament, they've been very conservative, somehow cagey. But it's football. The most important thing is you get a victory and you move on to the next game, one game at a time. Let's see if the Moroccans can do the unthinkable. Many have tipped them to go all the way to the final to win the title, but I don't buy into that. They don't have the quality in depth to do that as far as I'm concerned. Let's move on to the next game, which I refer as it is going to be the most interesting fixtures for me personally. The Ugandans play very, very good football. They are going to be playing against Senegal, led by Sadio Mane. For me, if you look at the Senegal team, they have so many stars. The Manchester United, the player, this defender linked to Manchester United, that's Kalidou Koulibaly, the Napoli guy, is there for them in defense. Salih Sane is out of the tournament, if I'm quite exact. They have the Everton guy, Idris Agana Gueye, and they also have Sadio Mane. They have some good players in there at Senegal, but Ugandans are not known for having stars, but they have this chemistry, this playing as a unit, playing as a team, this teamwork, team character, and team spirit. That was what exactly took them to this round of 16. And if Senegal are not careful, I won't be surprised if Uganda knocked out Senegal tonight. What do you think?
Yeah, as you said earlier, Uganda is a team that has a very good tactics. They play good football, and they are coordinated. And I can say they can beat Senegal tonight if Senegal does not give it so much passion, so much strength to play. And I can say the kind of football they play, I'm very surprised about these people, and that's what brings them to where they are. And I will say Uganda can win, can win tonight, and if Senegal is not careful, Uganda will beat them. That's all what I can say.
But for the bookmakers, the Senegalese are the favorite for the game. Yeah, it's normal because of Sadio Mane and the stars they have in the team. Yeah, moving on to the next game. Let's talk about the Copa America third place final. This is the best loser final. For me, the inconsequential final, as far as I'm concerned, it is rubbish, pure hogwash for me as far as I'm concerned. I don't understand why. You know the feeling when they say at the end of every tournament, whoever wins the third place are always happier than who finishes second. Have you noticed that? Because the person that finished second will be losing. Do you understand? But the person that won the third place won the game to be crowned the third place, which I refer to as the best loser. But quickly, do you think Messi can finally at least win a bronze medal? Because he has never won anything with the Alba Celestia. That's the Argentina national team. He has never won anything with them, and probably this is the chance for him to get his hand on something for the Argentina national team. He has some little bit of quality players around him. Sergio Aguero is there, not little bit. Aguero is a world star, all right. But for the Chileans, Arturo Vidal is there. There is this guy, Alexis Sanchez. I don't understand why I always forget Alexis Sanchez's name these days. So I don't know. Sometimes whenever I remember Sanchez, the only thing that pops up on my head is Piano FC. That's all. No pun intended anyway. But Argentina up against Chile. How did Chile lose to Peru? I don't understand. And how did they find? Is it that they are only interested in stopping Messi from winning something? I don't understand.
Sometimes football is very funny, and I will say Messi can win the game with Argentina this time. I don't see Chile winning against Argentina. Even if three chances is there, he can't win, because Messi is eager to win something with Argentina. He has never won even the major trophy with Argentina since, I think it's 13 years now. He has never won a trophy with Argentina, and I think he will play with passion tonight just to win the third place for Argentina tonight. And I can see Chile's losing. I'm telling you, Chile losing tonight, and I would predict, let's say 2-0 or 2-1.
All right, you're giving a 2-1 or 2-0 scoreline to Argentina, but I won't be surprised if Adams decided to eat the apple again. And that, what I'm trying to say is, I won't be surprised if Argentina buckle this again, because it's a chance for them to at least win something. At least they say half bread is better than none, but one of my friends will tell you that I can't settle for half bread when I can have a full bakery. That's Hela. So I put it out to everybody right there listening. Hela doesn't agree with that terms that half bread is better than none. He always says, why not go for having a full bakery where you can have it? Why settle for less?
Absolutely.
But it's okay. Chile up against Argentina. I will sit on the fence. It's very close to call for me, because the North American football, it's very close. There is no big team as far as I'm concerned in North America. Look at it. On paper, Chile should beat Peru. On paper, they should smash Peru. But look at it. It was a 3-0 bashing. Absolutely disgraceful and unbelievable for me. So, yeah.
It's a shock result for me, I'm telling you. Seeing Peru beating Chile. Even I predicted it that Chile will beat Peru.
Yeah.
But seeing Peru thrashing Chile 3-0,
it was
surprised.
a thumping, like a total thumping. It was wow.
I'm telling you. But I can only say if they really want to win the game against Argentina tonight, they should be clinical at their defense line, because Argentina's coach said he will start Aguero against Chile. And I think they should be very, very clinical at their defense line. Even at the midfield, they should be very, very clinical, because I believe Messi will do something tonight. He will perform a miracle tonight, I'm telling you.
Miracle worker. Come and do a miracle. A miracle today. It's alright. We'll see. Tomorrow is the date. I think it will be 8 o'clock. Before we go, like, what am I saying? When we were leaving you guys, we're going to be leaving you with the fixtures, with the AFCON fixtures, the Copa America third place final, and also the final, the time as well. We're also going to be giving you the third place final of the Women's World Cup, and also the final, the time and the fixture. So not to worry. You might not hear us read out the fixtures, but not to worry. We'll leave you with that on the screen when we're going. Quickly, Ila, we've touched on the third place final already. The game is scheduled for Sunday. That's Brazil-Peru. But before we talk about that, let's quickly round off with the remaining round of 16 game at AFCON 2019 for Saturday. It is going to be Nigeria up against Cameroon. That is the biggest game for me personally tomorrow. The one that involves Nigerians and the Cameroonians, because there are lots of things written all over this game. Nigerians will have a vengeance at heart, because many times Cameroonians are the one that always stop Nigeria from going further in the AFCON tournament. We won't forget the 1988 tournament as well. We won't forget what the Cameroonians did to Nigerians. And going into the game tomorrow, many will say that the Cameroonians do not have any star in their team. Yes, many will say that. But the reality is, Stars does not play football. If Stars does play football, then it means Argentina should have been winning the World Cup. Should have won the World Cup like 5-6 times now.
I'm telling you.
But Stars does not play football. What plays football is the team effort and the team commitment. So for me, tomorrow it is going to be what the legendary Godwin Enahena will always refer to as Agbe Mugbe, which is, you go kill me today. Nigerians will be telling Cameroonians, you go kill us today. The Cameroonians will also be telling Nigerians, now here we go die. You go kill us today. It is going to be a very tight game tomorrow. What are you seeing? What do you think is going to happen tomorrow? If Nigeria would win this game tomorrow, what would the coach do right, or what should he do right? And if the Cameroonians will knock out Nigeria tomorrow, what do you think the Cameroonians needs to do right tomorrow?
Yeah, this is a very tough game for Nigeria tomorrow, and I would say it will be very difficult for Nigeria to win against the defending champion. Cameroon are playing very well.
Yeah, let's not forget that the Cameroonians are the defending champion. That's true.
Yeah, the Cameroon are playing well, and I will say it will be difficult for Nigeria to defeat them. But let's look at head to head. We can say Nigeria is still favored to win tomorrow, but the defending champion are playing very well this time around, and I think they will defeat Nigeria, because Gonetro does not know how to get a substitution right, how to get his lineup right. He doesn't know how to do such things, and I will say the Cameroon can defeat Nigeria tomorrow.
Mikel is out of the game though.
Yes.
He's out of the tournament. He was injured against Madagascar, and he has been declared out of the tournament. For me personally, I think the game would go into penalty shootout tomorrow. In as much as on my bet slip, I'll be going for Nigeria to win outrightly. But I think the game might eventually go into penalty. And if it does go into penalties tomorrow, it means it becomes a neutral game. Anybody can win. You cannot predict the penalty shootout.
I used to say that in football, anything can happen. So Nigeria can win, Cameroon can win. But for me to pick my favorite to win tomorrow, I will pick Cameroon, because Cameroon are playing very, very good football, more than Nigeria.
Did you see the Benin Republic side against Cameroon? Like, Benin Republic gave them a very tough time. Like, at some point in the game, Andre Onana was the one bailing out Cameroon. They were defending for their lives in the game. The Beninons refused to respect the Cameroonians. They came all out, gung-ho, blazing, attacking the Cameroonians. They weren't interested in whatever the Cameroonians are bringing to the table. They just want to attack, and you saw that they did that to good effect, going away with 1 point at the end of the game. Do you think if the Nigerian side decided to go all out attacking the Cameroonians tomorrow, do you think they can get a victory? Because looking at the game for me personally, I'm thinking to myself, the only way you can beat these Cameroonians is if you adopt the do not allow them get the ball tactics. Like, get on the ball first. Always get to the ball first.
You know what, Samuel? You know what? If Nigeria go all out tomorrow against Cameroon, Cameroon will beat them. I'm telling you, because they are having problem at their defense line. That is the problem they have against Madagascar. Seeing Leon Balogun running away from the ball, they are just doing rubbish at the back.
But that Madagascar game, for me, I smelled the hand is the hand of Esau and the voice is the voice of Jacob, for me personally. Because I don't want to insinuate anything, but for me, I smelled the hand is the hand of Esau and the voice is the voice of Jacob, for me personally. Because Super Eagles had no business, they have no business losing that game.
Yeah, I will say they can win the game tomorrow, because even after that match, Leon Balogun tweeted on Twitter. He pleaded.
He was apologizing.
Yes, he apologized.
Yeah, we talked about it. We talked about
mistake.
it. Yeah,
and I will say he will make correction tomorrow.
I don't think it's gonna start tomorrow. I don't think Enetra would be stupid, so foolish to start Leon Balogun tomorrow. For me personally, I don't think it's gonna start.
I will advise him to start him tomorrow, because he will not. He won't repeat the mistake he did the last time. So, and I will expect him to start him tomorrow, so that he will be very careful tomorrow, and I think he will play very well for Nigeria tomorrow. So I will advise Enetra to start Leon Balogun tomorrow, so that they can win the game, and they will be very clinical at that defense line, because if they go all out, they attack Cameroon will beat them. Seriously.
It's all right then, no problem. Quickly, that's the biggest game for me tomorrow personally. We'll give you all the remaining fixtures of the AFCON round of 16 before we go. You're gonna see that on your screen. Now let's talk about the Sunday. What am I saying? The Women's World Cup. You saw the English versus the United States ladies, women's now. Alex Morgan was a beast. It was something else for the United States guys. She was rather. What am I saying here? Did I say he rather? She was absolutely fantastic for the United States guys. Ladies. They were very clinical, and you could see the improvements in the women's football. If you watch the United States women against the English ladies, you could see the improvements. Quality football. In fact, I will rate that match better than the UEFA Champions League final between Liverpool and Tottenham. If you go and watch that match again, you will realize it was a very entertaining. At some point, even the last kick of the game, the English ladies would have equalized in the last kick of the game, if not for the English ladies missing a penalty. It was a beautiful save, by the way, from the USA goalkeeper. But the USA women's team are a force to reckon with. Like, they are ready to beat anybody. Do you think the Netherlands women's team qualifying for their first final ever. Do you think they stand a chance up against this crazy USA women?
Yeah, I said it the last time that England will beat USA.
Yeah, you said that. That's true.
Yeah.
You said that.
But seeing the game,
but I went for an under 3.5 and it came through.
Yeah, seeing the game, USA are playing good football. I'm telling you, they are very, very clinical.
At some point, when they knew that they needed to defend the lead, that they couldn't match what the English ladies were bringing up to the table, they were defending for their lives, like teaching the likes of Phil Jones and Marcus Rojo. Oh, sorry, Marcus Rojo. How to defend.
I'm telling you, I don't know they can play like that, because seeing them playing against England is a very good team.
A very compact, like expansive side.
They play very well, and I can say they miss this lady Frank Kirby, because she was injured.
That's true.
And
that's
I would
true.
say they miss this lady in that match. But seeing USA playing, they play very well. They are very clinical at the defensive line, the midfield, the up front. They are very, very good. And I will say Netherlands cannot even get a chance of winning against them, because Netherlands, this is the first final ever, and I don't think they can win USA. They can't. Seriously.
So you're predicting a straight win for USA?
Yes, straight win.
It's won't surprise me if this game ended up being a basketball scoreline. Like, I won't be surprised.
Not possible.
I won't be surprised. Quickly,
this is a final. This is a final. Anybody can win, though. I used to say that in football anybody can win, but it depends on how you play, how you coordinate the team, how you people have the passion to win. And I can say USA are ready to win this game. They are ready to beat anybody.
It's all right then. I wish the USA women's team good luck, and also the Dutch women's team good luck. Quickly, let's touch on Brazil up against Peru. If you look at the game on paper, you would say, Hila, that this is a game you shouldn't be analyzing. That the Brazilians should go out there and annihilate the Peru team rather. But football is not like that. You won't be surprised if at the end of this game Brazil did not win that match. But no analysis, Brazil should win this.
Yeah, Brazil must win. This is a must-win game for Brazil. Brazil are capable to beat Peru, and I can predict like 2-0 scoreline for the match. 2-0, 2-1, or 3-1 for Brazil.
All right, I will be going for both teams to score, but it will be very difficult for this Peru team to beat Alisson. Even Argentina could not do it.
I'm telling you.
So
a team that has Coutinho, Firmino, they have quality players.
Very, very quality players.
Quality players. So I don't see Peru winning against Brazil. Brazil will trash them.
You don't see them causing any mayhem for Brazil. It's not possible.
I don't see them giving Brazil tough time. No.
It's all right. It's okay. We hope that the Brazilian team will do the needful, get their hand on the title. I think they've not won any major title in a very long time, apart from the Olympic they won, I think in 2016. Am I right? I think in 2016, if I'm quite exact. That was the year they won a major title. And that is if you will refer to the Olympic medal as a major title. So quickly, Hila, let's talk about that's the Malians up against the Ivorians. It is going to be a very tough game. A very, very tough game. And let me throw this to you. Egypt up against South Africa and Mali up against Ivory Coast. What do you see?
I see Egypt win. Yeah.
So
Egypt win.
No analysis at all. Egypt should just thrash South Africa.
Yeah.
And move on to the quarterfinal.
I'm telling you.
And Nigeria will be in trouble if they qualify for a quarterfinal. They will be facing the Egyptians.
Well, I said it earlier. I don't see Nigeria winning. Cameroon is my favorite, and I will predict Egypt Cameroon.
That is going to be very difficult. All right, so the Malians up against the Ivorians.
Yeah, it is a very tough game.
Nicolas Pepe, Wilfred Zaha, Max Gradel, John Michel Seri. There is also Eric Bailly. They have quality players in there.
Yeah, Ivory Coast can win because they have that quality player and they are playing good football. So Ivory Coast will win, and I think they can beat Mali like 1-0, 2-0 scoreline.
All right then, it's all right. Let's just hope that this AFCON round of 16 games will not be drab, will not be boring. We hope they will be very interesting. There will be no VAR in the round of 16. By the way, the VAR will come in the quarterfinal. So anybody that qualifies for the quarterfinal, any team rather, should have it at the back of your mind that there will be VAR in the quarterfinal. All right, quickly, Hila, let's touch on this quickly before we go. Frank Lampard, finally done and dusted. Now the new Chelsea boss. It will be baptism of fire for him, as far as I'm concerned. But can he do something magical with Chelsea?
It is a very tough question. Very difficult question for me to answer.
Being a Chelsea fan, right?
I'm telling you, because I'm thinking it may turn out to be Ole Gunnar Solskjaer version 2.0.
What did Solskjaer do? Solskjaer never fail.
Yeah. You know, when they side this guy, all Man U fans are saying we are going to qualify for Champions League.
Don't say all. Some.
I don't know, because most of them are saying they are going to qualify for Champions League. They are going to Champions League next season. But after the season, they end up the same way Mourinho left them. So I'm just predicting Frank Lampard may be a success for Chelsea,
and it may not be as
and
well.
It might not be. So I don't know. He can perform magic.
He could either become another Zinedine Zidane, or
yeah, that's true.
or another Santiago Solari, or because I cannot call Solskjaer a failure yet, but Solari failed in flying colors at Real Madrid. Yeah. So let me get your thoughts on this quickly, Hila, before we go. Next season, the bookmakers are predicting that the two favorites to be sacked, the first two managers to get sacked next season in the English Premier League, will be 1, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, 2, Frank Lampard. Do you agree?
No.
Why?
Man United don't sack manager like that. As we can see, when Mourinho is there, they still manage, have patience with him. And Chelsea cannot sack Lampard just like that. Even when Sarri is not doing well, they still manage till the end of the season. So I disagree about this statement.
All right, Herrera has finally joined PSG. It has been made official. He signed a 5-year deal at Paris Saint-Germain. The 29-year-old Spanish midfielder became the second signing for PSG after the arrival of a fellow Spaniard, that's Pablo Sarabia from Sevilla. Herrera is finally completed that move to PSG, and wishing him the very best. I wish him the best.
Yeah, he's a good signing for them, and I wish him the best at PSG. He will play very well for them, and I see him winning a trophy with them this season. Even PSG is still the favorite for the League One title.
No, be say they are the favorite. They are the owner. Do you understand now? You will say they are the owner. They own it.
They are still the favorite.
Not favorite.
Every season they are winning it.
You don't call it favorite.
Winning trophy with.
Wait, you don't call it favorite. You say PSG are the owner of the French League One.
if you say so.
They are the owner. If you and I know that PSG are the owner.
If you said so.
They are the owner.
So I'm just seeing him winning the trophy with PSG next season.
Of course,
And
he will.
I wish him good luck. Yeah.
It's alright, and it might be the Champions League trophy anyway. I don't know. Because they are linked to David De Gea now. Manchester United have said that if David De Gea rejects the 5-year, 350,000 pounds a week deal that they are offering him, they are ready to let him go. What do you think about this latest development, Hila?
That is a very nice idea, because I don't know what De Gea is still doing at Manchester United. They should have let him go. Why a player will be demanding for such amount of money? That's very bad.
It's an astronomical fee as far as I'm concerned.
I think if a player is demanding for such amount of money, they are telling the club that if you don't give us so amount, we are not staying. I think the player is no more having that passion to play for the club anymore.
Exactly.
And I think they should let them go. The likes of Marcus Rashford, Pogba, De Gea, they should let them go. I don't know why they are still keeping these men and they are destroying the team.
Like seriously.
As for me, if they rejected such contracts, they should let him go.
It's alright. It's okay. It's alright. But as far as I'm concerned, United will still struggle this coming season. As far as I'm concerned, they will still struggle. Alright. We will leave you with the remaining of the fixtures on your screen and some top transfer stories. You will see them on your screen as we go. We're saying thank you to Right Score for making this possible. Big ups to them. Follow Right Score on Twitter at Right Score Updates for everything for the latest in the world of football. Yeah, my name is Samuel Fakayode, and on behalf of Hila Fisayo, who is also saying
goodbye to everyone across the world.
I always tell everybody there is no crime in trying and hoping. Continue trying and continue hoping. God bless you. Shalom.